I have to tell you about this. It's weird. I don't know what's going on in California to our boys in the vape community. There is a shop in San Diego. The guy who runs the store has a Hitler mustache. So first off, I don't need to explain to you why the guy in 2025 with a Hitler mustache is weird, but please just know, you don't just have a Hitler mustache and not have anything else that's weird about you. Here's the thing. You might think he's a Hitler fanboy or something, but he is from what I know about him, the opposite. California banned flavored vapes. He's absolutely paranoid. So let me get to that. Hold on, I'll get to that. So for the record, I was going into this person's vape store to buy legal tobacco. So I don't buy vapes often, right? And so the vape stores around San Diego, they're all paranoid because it's illegal now to sell flavored vapes. The one I went to is Hitler Stash guy. I don't think he is a Hitler supporter. I think he's like really punk. I think. Kind of like that, he's really gross. He would like jerk off on stage and shit and piss on the crowd. Gigi Allen has a brother. This is all going somewhere, don't worry. Gigi Allen is really weird and gross. But Merle Allen, his brother, during their like heyday, had pretty close to a Hitler stash. Not quite. This is what Gigi Allen's brother rocked back in the day. It is a sight to behold. And this is what essentially the vape guy looks like. But it's just, it's crazy. So anyway, I'm trying to paint you a picture. Guy at the vape shop kind of looks like this. I walk in. He is playing Call of Duty on an Xbox on a TV that's in the corner. He's sitting on a bucket facing the corner away. I know it's Call of Duty because it's loud. I can hear it loudly. UAV inbound. And he gets up and immediately he's pacing me as if a piece of meat just got thrown into like a lion's cage. He's kind of like walking back and forth, like looking me up and down, going, what do you need? What can I get? What can I get for you? That stash is not a normal decision you make, right? So I can imagine you probably make other abnormal decisions. But anyway, he starts pacing me back and forth. He's like, what can I get for you? What do you need? And I'm like, oh, do you have like any legal tobacco? And you know what he does? He stops, he walks up to me and he goes, you a cop? And I'm like, I'm immediately taken back by the question because it's kind of a dumb question. Would a cop say, ah, you got me? But he walks up to me, he goes, he had to be, no, bro, I need you to understand the tone. Didn't smile, didn't giggle, didn't give me anything cheeky. He goes, you a cop? And I go, no. And then he goes, do you work for the government? And I'm like, no. Then he goes, are you associated with the government in any way? And I'm like, no. And then I go, can cops get hand tattoos? And he goes, they can now. Let me see what I have. And he goes to the back. First off, I didn't know cops could get hand tattoos. I thought that was always my in. Whenever I'm trying to do something and make someone feel at ease, I was like, I don't know, I have a neck tattoo and hand tattoos? Bro's paranoid. So then he punches in this thing. I go to, he opens this door. He's like, come in. I go into a back room. I pick out what I want, whatever. This is all joke, by the way. And I ask him, I feel the tension. He won't look at me at this point. He's like kind of standing, looking around. He's like, he's worried, right? So I try to ease the tension and I go, what's going on? Are they like cracking down on everything? He doesn't respond. He just looks at me and goes like, okay, this is awkward. This is weird. And then when it's time to pay, he goes, card only. And I'm like, I don't know why. That seems even more sketchy. But he goes, card. Ask if you're wearing a wire. Were you wearing this shirt? No. I had like a coat on. I don't look like a cop. Do I look like a cop? He thinks you're wired. What are we doing here, bro? I look like a cop? No, I don't. I'll be real. The paranoia did not match the response. Dog, if you're that worried, simply asking if I'm a cop does not save you. Because correct me if I'm wrong, because I was wrong about the hand tattoos apparently. But correct me if I'm wrong. Can a cop just go, of course I'm not a cop? Imagine if that was like the ultimate undercover thing. You could just break, like a cop is deep under years of work to get associated in. And at one point, one guy turns to him and goes, wait a minute. Are you a cop? And they go, ah, fuck! Maybe he was gauging my reaction, but I'll be real. He did the thing that happens when a cop pulls you over. And even if you're not doing anything wrong, suddenly you start sweating. He did that to me where he asked if I was a cop. And I instantly, my brain went, oh my God, he knows. I'm not a cop. But instantly I felt like my voice kind of trembled when I was like, no. And I'm like, oh my God, did I overreact? Did I laugh a little too hard? Keep in mind, do not forget, this is what I'm staring at. Like, I'm off guard. I've never bought drugs. But I have, if I would have bought drugs, which I've never done.
And I have once, if I had have ever tried it, I would have tried it once.
I would have had an easier time buying drugs than I did buying a fucking vape in San Diego. You can go buy ounces of cannabis legally, but not a geek bar. Dude, I had to get a hair follicle test for a job to test for drugs, including marijuana. And I remember thinking, why the fuck would any company care even 1% if you smoke weed in your spare time? You're right. I could go the second I get off work, pound so much liquor, I'm dysfunctional and abusive, and then come into work the next day. But if, 2 weeks before my interview, I smoked weed, I'm federal liability. I mean, listen, you say federal liability, but like, I'm in California. I was applying to a job in California. People who smoke weed as their main personality trait, I hate to be the guy on Christmas Eve to tell you, but you are annoying. But annoying and dysfunctional are different than someone who is getting drunk every single night. Oh, Merry Christmas. I'd rather be an annoying weed guy than annoying drunk, though. Yeah, I 100%. Because the problem is, bro, annoying drunk is often not just annoying. Annoying drunk is often scary. I've never met an alcoholic who I'm like, oh, but they're so cool when they're drunk. They're so, you know what they do when they're drunk? They make me feel safe. I'm late, too long, didn't read. Hitler sold me a vape, but he only sold me a vape after grilling me for being a cop. It was weird. It was weird and it was funny. And I walked away. Knowing we're all good. I bet he probably still is worried that they're going to kick down his door right now.